Hello everyone, this is Energy Crisis, the energy drink report. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. It's I think a Wednesday night. It is, yeah. Wednesday the 30th of March, 2016, 10:12 p.m. Eastern Time, of course. And here we are, Energy Drink Review, Energy Crisis, the series which this channel is founded off of. And we're here keeping the flame going with a review today for OctaneJAVA Energy Plus Coffee, Supercaffeinated coffee, as a matter of fact. Now let's clear this up as soon as we start. There's going to be some guy from, no offense to anyone there, but there's going to be some guy in Seattle or Portland, whoever calls himself the coffee capital of the world now, who's going to be freaking out right now saying, yeah, but review, bro. You tried out this new Starbucks coffee and you just said drink review or coffee review. And now here you go with this OctaneJAVA coffee and you're calling it an energy drink review. Hey, what's up with that? Alright, what's up with that? If you were here right now, maybe I'd take that hot coffee, just splash it on your face for saying something like that, you know? I mean, there's people who feel that strongly about coffee, and I respect that. The reason being, ladies and gentlemen, is because this type of coffee specifically states that it is super caffeinated. I don't want to hold the bag like this and get all the coffee grinds to fall out, but it specifically mentions here that the coffee is super caffeinated, and here it says Energy Plus Coffee, and it simply put, it markets itself purely on a caffeine basis. It purely says pretty much, you want to drink our coffee to get that caffeine high, to give yourself that pick-me-up, whatever it is. Drink our coffee, and that's that. Not for the taste or what have you, but if you need the caffeine, drink it, and that's what there is. Alright. It's called OctaneJAVA. Again, about us, it says we're 100% all-natural energy drink. They even call themselves an energy drink on their website, so there you go, too. We're responsible energy coffee. Health benefits of OctaneJAVA. It says improved physical energy and performance, greater alertness, very strong antioxidant properties, and risk reduction for type 2 non-insulin dependent diabetes. They said they roast their coffee every day, and when you purchase OctaneJAVA, you get actual fresh roasted coffee, not coffee that was fresh roasted months ago that has been sitting around in a warehouse. So, truth be told, it all depends how long you've had the bag sitting around for, I guess. It's a very subjective statement right there. Anyways, the bag itself, OctaneJAVA coffee and energy. Directions: use clean coffee maker and fresh cold water. Measure 2 heaping tablespoons of OctaneJAVA per 6 fluid ounces of water. Adjust to taste, which I think is a bit much in my opinion, but everyone to each their own, right? And enjoy an energy-filled day with your favorite super caffeinated coffee, alright? That's all they have to say about it, really. There's no spiel, nothing more. That's why I was consulting the website. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this coffee here. The coffee itself has a strong scent to it, even after putting some half and half and some sugar in there to prepare it as I like it. It does have a strong, strong little, strong odor to it. It really does. All right, let's start drinking this up. I was worried for a second I had it brimmed. I was worried I was going to spill it everywhere, but that problem is no longer a threat. Again, and I'll mention this every single time I wanted to do a coffee review. I want to use that Bob Dobbs mug, but alas, then you can't see the drink. Theoretically speaking, I could drink my water out of it, I guess, but the blue glass is kind of a trademark now. Just wouldn't be right. Wouldn't even be right on a normal day to drink your water out of a mug. I mean, you can. Who's to say you can't? But a few of you do. I actually went through a phase when I would drink water out of a mug. Just kidding, I didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, what does it taste like? It's OctaneJAVA Energy plus Coffee, super caffeinated coffee. By the way, caffeine content is not mentioned. Anyways, I was worried that this coffee, again, as I said, would be for someone who just wants caffeine. That it would not focus on the taste or what it actually is supposed to taste like. That would just be this ultra bitter coffee, very poor quality. You know, just hey, you want your caffeine? We'll just get you some really, cheap coffee and just grind up a few caffeine pills in it and go to town. That's not the case, though, believe it or not. This coffee, when I drank it, it's actually not that bad. The coffee itself, compared to that Starbucks one, does have texture to it. It is a bit heavier compared to that watery Starbucks. So it is heavier. Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, this coffee itself does have a good mix. It does have that standard, strongness to it. That standard, not necessarily a bitterness per se. If you drink coffee, it's a way to differentiate between that strongness and that bitterness. There's a difference between strong coffee and bitter drink. That bitterness oftentimes just gives it an unpleasant type of flavor. And, otherwise a more strong type of drink would simply put, let's see what this is. Full-bodied, you say? Full-bodied? Good adjective, thank you. And that is true. To describe the drink as full-bodied, I think that really is the perfect term for it. In that, this beverage really is a strong coffee. Now, another interesting element to this beverage as well is to still got that cough. Is to say that interestingly, it even has, and this is very subtle, but it's noticeable. Very subtle though. It's not the main focal point of the beverage. Is that it has a little bit of a nutty type of taste, combined with that full-bodied, that strong coffee flavor. It also has a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, and I think that's very pleasant. Believe it or not, this coffee actually turned out to be a very pleasant drink, and that has pleasantly surprised me, ladies and gentlemen. I expected this drink to be very bitter. I expected it to be over the top, to call it super caffeinated. I expected so, and smelled very strong, believe it or not. So, I expected it. I expected it to be very bitter, almost on the verge of being undrinkable. But no, it's actually a very pleasant drink. It's something you could even leisurely drink. Nothing that would be a trial to drink. Nothing that's unpleasant to drink. I think it's actually a very nice coffee drink, and I'd say it's on par with many of these specialty coffees that are there. No, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, price-wise, they sell it in the bag. It's a 1 pound bag, of course. Well, it's $14.95 per bag. Now you could say, well, but it is a specialty coffee, and we have to understand that. It's a specialty coffee. It actually does taste good, so you are getting your money's worth. It's a pleasant tasting drink. It's not disgusting. It's not going to leave you, in a fit. It actually tastes good. Very pleasant, easy to drink, with no issues in that regard. Now, the problem, of course, is effectiveness. Got to try that out. And I will, in the next review, report back regarding effectiveness and let you know if the super caffeinated nature thereof actually kept me up or if I fell asleep in 2 hours. But you'll find that out. You'll find that out in the exciting sequel. It's not really a sequel. It's just another review. Speaking of, I know there's that new Burger King Whopper coming out. That's going to be reviewed immediately, so don't worry there. Out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to be rating OctaneJAVA Supercaffeinated coffee out of 10, of course? On a scale of 1 to 10, 7.5 being the average standard. Out of 10, this drink is going to be getting an 8.9 out of 10. Of course, it's not perfect. Price could be a little high, one may consider. But nonetheless, I think for what it is, I think it's actually very good. Especially to consider it super caffeinated and not have that caffeine bitterness which can ruin a drink. I think that's very, very good on their part. So that's why it has the rating that it's got. And that's all that I have for you once more. This is Energy Crisis, the Energy Drink Report, and today's reviews for OctaneJAVA Supercaffeinated coffee. That's all I have for you. Food reviews up next. Again, visiting the good old Burger King. That's all I got for you, and take care. Good day. Or night. Whichever it may be for you.